Guys, Referbox.app, he started coding it back in earlier this year, 2022. They've got 52 on the wait list. They're launching pricing here in 1 month, hoping to get $1,000 in MRR quickly by getting customers to pay $30 a month. Their idea is to build on top of Flutterwave down in Africa, Nigeria. Specifically, this Referbox app will enable you to get more referrals into your stores to sell more product. They're working on building integration right now to Flutterwave, again, as they look to scale. Hey, folks, my guest today is Damilare Olade. He is the founder of a company called Referbox app, which is a referral marketing tool for Africans. He's a software developer, and it launched this back when he started his journey when he was 20 in terms of the startup world. His team won the top 10 teams awards at Africa Hacks Hackathon in his home country of Nigeria, and he's passionate about solving problems with code. All right, Damilare, are you ready to take us to the top?
Sure, let's go.
All right, so the website, well, what is the website? Is it referbox.com?
Referbox.app. We couldn't get the .com domain. Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, referbox.app. And talk to me about what your customers look like. Who are they? And give me an example of how they use you.
Yeah, so major customers are startups who want to use referral marketing as a leveraging tool to acquire customers and also like grow their customer base. But we have a second market segment, which are small businesses. And I don't know if you want me to run you through how we started.
No, well, I mean, I'll ask all the questions. Tell us first, though, what's the average customer paying you per month right now?
So the funniest thing is that we're still in private beta. We just put out our private beta a few weeks ago, but incredibly, we have about 52 startups who are on our waitlist. Our private testing with 3 startups in Nigeria.
So you're pre-revenue right now. You haven't launched yet, but you have 50 startups on your waitlist.
52.
52.
Yes, 52.
Tell me how you got them on your waitlist. How'd you build it?
So I just made a tweet that we just launched, and I spoke about the problems current startups in Nigeria face when it comes to acquiring customers. You need to do ads, you need to do influencer marketing, and all of this does not really guarantee you the type of customers you want. And referral marketing, be it a platform where you need to do less to get more. And with that, surprisingly, we're able to get about 52 people on that wait list. And these are businesses that have hundreds and even thousands of customers. Yeah.
That's amazing. So when do you plan to launch your pricing, your paywall?
Yeah, we plan on launching in about a month because we have startup competition we are planning for in about a few weeks. So that's one of the things that's actually been pushing things back. Yeah.
So you're launching in 1 month?
Yes, in a month.
And how much money do you want to make? How much money do you want to make in the first month?
In the first month, in terms of maybe $1,000.
And how many customers would that be? How many people do you have to get to pay you to make $1,000?
Okay, that would be about 30 plus customers actively. Yes.
How many?
30 active. Yeah. 30 active customers.
So you're going to charge like $30 a month, something like that.
Yes. And the interesting part is big companies tend to pay more because then they have like bigger user base and like they require more API requests and all of that. Well, API focused for now. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Did you build this yourself or do you have a co-founder?
Yes, I have a team. I have 2 co-founders, Toby and Bayo. Yeah.
How much equity did you give them?
Yeah, I don't know if I can say that.
You can say it. They're not listening.
Public, yeah. They're going to watch this, but like it's something we know, but maybe not to the public yet for now.
Did you split it evenly, 33% each?
Yes, we did.
Oh, what's going on there, YouTube? Good to see you guys. Now imagine this. You love watching these interviews with SaaS founders, but imagine if we took all of the valuation data out from over 2,807 interviews I've done manually. Saves you a lot of time. Well, we've done this. We've built it into the beautiful interface inside of FounderPath. Check this out. I'll show you how you can access this in a second, but you log in, you connect your Stripe account, you see your valuation real time, you can see what it changed over the past 88 days, and even set goals for valuation this year. Now, the secret to valuation is there's many different ways to value a SaaS business. So the reason you're going to see 3 or 4 different valuations inside of your Founder Path dashboard, this is all free by the way, is because depending on who's doing the buying of your SaaS company, you're going to get a different valuation. A VC is going to pay a different valuation. Private equity firm is different. If you're going to do a minority sale, that's different. And if you sell the whole business, that's a different valuation. You can see all those when I hover over here. Right, so the teal is what a VC would pay, yellow is what private equity, and red is if you sold the whole thing outright. Now, what's cool about this is not built off random data. Again, you guys hear these interviews on YouTube. All these data are built from real-time valuation data points founders share with us on the show. So traction, 1.2 million, seed round, 3.7 raise, they sold 22% of their business. Go in here and filter by the event. Maybe you only want to see companies that have sold the whole business. Well, here are a bunch that have been acquired, the valuation and the multiple. Maybe you're going out right now and you're raising your seed round. Well, go in here and look at all this recent seed deals that went down, what they raised, what valuation they raised at, and what percent that they sold. There's never been a larger data set of SaaS valuations than what you can get now inside of Founder Path, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. All right, we're going to go back to the YouTube video here in a second, but if you want to check this tool out, if you want to jump in and sign up, you can check it out for free to get your valuation at this link, founderpath.com/products/valuations. Or if you go to founderpath.com and hover over products, click on get your valuation here, and go ahead and sign up to give it a whirl. Again, all that valuation data live right inside the platform. I hope to see you there. All right, let's jump back into the interview. Okay, so you have 33, they each have 33, and you're off to the races.
Not that equal, but yes, somewhere like in the balance. I'm the CEO. I'm like, we don't have roles yet, but like I'm the main guy in the team.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you guys bootstrapping or have you decided to raise capital?
Yeah, we're bootstrapping. We're bootstrapping because like we have a roadmap we want to meet and we want to make sure like we're building what we really want and also like grow at a steady pace. Yeah.
Interesting. And obviously if you're bootstrapping, that means you have to pay for rent and meals and all that right now. You don't have any revenue from the company. So how are you paying your bills?
Yeah, so I'm a student and I also work part-time building websites for brands and businesses. So I make money from that. While my co-founders also work in different companies where they can use it to source for funds. But yeah, that's how we make money for now.
So when are you guys going to quit your full-time jobs and go all in on the company?
So the thing is, we're students and I'm in my 3rd year. I'll be finishing next year. So by then, I'm going full in. Also, my co-founders too.
That's awesome.
Full in from there.
When did you write the first line of code for Referbox?
It was February 22nd this year. And it just came as an idea. And from there, we have like metamorphosed into what it is now. Yeah.
Referbox.app. Very cool. So 52 on the 52 on the wait list, launching in 1 month. You want to get 30 customers paying $30 a month for your first $1,000 in sales. You're bootstrapped. Is there anyone else working on this besides the 3 founders?
No, just the 3 of us.
Just the 3 of you. Okay. And how do you split the roles? Who do you do all the engineering?
So my 2 co-founders are major engineers. So I do front-end development, the UI UX, and also I do the business side. And my 2 co-founders are like basic engineering, back-end stuff. So we split the roles since we're kind of building like a very technical product. So we're trying to focus more on the engineering part. Yeah, first.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And why is $30 a month the right price point? How did you come up with that?
So first, we did a research on existing platforms around the world. Obviously, there's none in Africa yet, so we did a research on Growsoft, Referbox, and the rest, and we figured that that's like a good enough pricing amount. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. We're rooting for you. Anything you want to
Yeah.
sneak in here before we wrap up with the famous
Yeah,
five?
so there's something really different about Referbox that I really love to talk about is the fact that so we started Referbox as a platform to help small businesses acquire customers and all of that. And our major plan is to provide APIs and plugins to allow these small businesses to integrate on platforms like, for instance, Shopify, or there's a Nigerian platform called Flutterwave Store. You might have heard of them. For instance, as a small business on your Flutterwave store, you can create a referral marketing campaign, share it to your friends and your family, and they join. And we have a marketplace app for those people so they can manage their rewards. If you're giving them coupon codes, you can manage it on the app. So this is what other platforms
So,
does not
Damilare,
have.
are you launched?
And all
Are
of
you
that.
launched on the Flutterwave app exchange already?
No, we are working on that because Flutterwave is a big company and we are trying to take the step by step. Yeah.
Well, we're rooting. We're rooting for you. And in the meantime, though,
Yeah.
let's wrap up here with the famous five. Number one, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book is The Mom Test
The Monk. That's a
by
good one.
Robert Fitzgerald. Yeah, I think
The
that's
Mom
it.
Test is a good one. Number two, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
Shopify. So I watched the Netflix Shopify series and it has been very interesting. So I'm following up on that story. Yeah. The
Number
Shopify
three,
CEO.
what's your favorite online tool for building Referbox?
Online tool would be Full Story. It's where you can see what people are doing on the platform and have insights about that. Yeah.
Number four, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
Yeah, about 5 plus. Sometimes I oversleep, but I try
Okay.
to maintain 5 hours of sleep.
All right. And what's your
Yeah.
situation? Married, single, kids?
Single.
All right. And you're a student, 30, or how old are you?
I'm 23 now. Yeah.
23. Last questions. What's something you wish you knew when you were 20?
Yeah, I think it should be a jack of all trades, but a master of one. Surprisingly, I'm writing that in my next newsletter because it's something that I've experienced by myself, being a generalist that wants to do so many things. But I've learned that you need to be a jack of all trades, even if you're a generalist, but a master of one. Yeah.
Guys, Referbox.app. He started coding it back in earlier this year in 2022. They've got 52 on the wait list. They're launching pricing here in 1 month, hoping to get $1,000 in MRR quickly by getting customers to pay $30 a month. Their idea is to build on top of Flutterwave down in Africa, Nigeria. Specifically, this Referbox app will enable you to get more referrals into your stores to sell more product. They're working on building integration right now to Flutterwave, again, as they look to scale. Damilare, thank you for taking us to the top.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.